upon Evan. He is regarded as the greatest writer in the English language and the world's prominent dramatist. He is often called England's national poet and nicknamed the Bird of Evan. He writes about 38 plays, 154 sonnets, and 2 long narrative poems, a few other verses. All his plays have been translated into every major living language and are performed more often than those of any other playwright. Shakespeare married Anne Hathaway. At the age of 18, they had 3 children. They have 2 girls and 1 son, who did that at the age of 11. He wrote around 1613. At the age of 49, he retired to Stratford, where he died 3 years later. He died on 23rd April 1616 at the age of 52. He wrote his most famous tragedies like Hamlet, Romeo and Juliet, Othello, etc. And thank you so much. Have a nice day.
Now, I would like to invite here our honorable judges to give few words of advice to the students. So, please.
Thank you. And good morning. You have clapped for me and you have to clap for yourself also. Please clap for yourself. You have done, such a big thing this morning, and I'm at a loss of words to communicate my sense of deep appreciation and admiration for your efforts. You see, this is basically a ground that you are preparing for yourself, for your future. And when you are preparing for yourself, your future, you have to be very, very alert. When you are preparing for a debate that the topic is very formative, and we have we looked at a couple of factors. For example, one is how you're presenting, what kind of thought process has gone into it, your sense of articulation. Confidence is also a major factor when you stand there. When you come here, you are a different person, no? When you are preparing in your classroom, at your home, you are in a different bent of mind. But when you come here, a different soul and spirit overtakes you. And some of us, really lose that strength, and that sense of courage to speak. So that is natural. So those who could not complete, it is not a problem. The most, remarkable point that I, noticed from here is the utilization of time. I don't know whether you had this idea that you have 3 minutes. Most of you didn't utilize the full time. And if you don't utilize the full time, it is like, not giving complete weightage to our points, our, talent and our confidence that we have. Only couple of people, couple of teams used all 180 seconds given to them. So next time you be alert, make optimum use of time. And when we are discussing, say, bullet train, we are setting up analogies between India and Japan, India and America, India and other countries such as maybe China. I think as students, we need to look at how our lives evolve. Our lives evolve with the evolution of our mind. And when you read about Japan, you see, after the World War, when 2 deadly bombs were dropped at their cities, Hiroshima and Nagasaki, they decided as a society, for a mandate, for a you can say, plan for their future. And what was the plan? Plan was zero effect. That whatever we will do, there will be no defect. No? Zero effect on the environment. That whatever will be our course of development will not influence our greenery, our ecosystem, our environment. No? And then they said zero cost. No? So from a place of extreme crisis, from a kind of, you can say, they were almost broken, they were dead into the ashes, so they decided that they'll not, incur cost, no cost, zero effect and zero defect. They founded their sense of development on these three principles. So when we are trying to copy the Japanese example, we need to copy their model also. No, I'm not against bullet train. I mean, I don't think you are also against the bullet train, but we need to look at the foundational practices. We need to look at the foundational paradigms that have to go into the making of the bullet trains. Everyone likes to, but the kind of conditions, the kind of socio-political, cultural conditions that we are facing in country, I don't think we need such fleshy models, which will create further disparity in our society. These days we are looking at like in Delhi, you have one like Mercedes or a big fancy car on the one side, and then poor kind of very half-starved kids begging on the street. So can we survive? Can we call ourselves even developing country with such a kind of contradictory framework before us? So I am happy that you have looked at the issue in great detail and you have exhausted all the possible points. It is about facts also. When we debate, it is all about facts. It is all about figures. You give numbers like first bullet train came in that year. And what is the future also? Bullet train is not the end of the road. Bullet train is just the beginning, and there will be just like in aeroplanes you have Boeing planes and you have supersonic planes. In bullet trains also there are categories. So when you are studying a topic like this, do bit more. And you see, I could see that you are trying to achieve perfection. Our job here is not to defeat anyone. Not to create a sense of unhealthy, kind of tug of war between our competitors. We are here to achieve a self-regulated perfection. Whatever you may have done, whatever you may have said, I'll come back next time with a more substantial, formidable effort. That is how we'll achieve more in life. It is about kind of developing a kind of meter. You talked about Wordsworth and Coleridge. They talked about a meter, a kind of scale, parameter that all one should have. So once you are going back from this place, you carry and develop a meter that this is the scale, the roadmap that I'll follow for my next 5 to 10 years. Okay? And again, my sense of deep admiration for your efforts. Keep growing, keep competing with yourself. Be great human beings. Thank you very much.